Name mama sorry no. Sister cause name mama sorry no.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today we're just going to be revamping our soup, and as you can see I still have some of the beef rib that we used when we were getting sick in our fish soup. So I decided that it was so good I had to make a soup off of this, and I wanted a way to reuse the soup that I had because contrary to popular belief, I don't really like drinking soup like that. Like once it gets thick, it's not really my favorite, but the way I'm making it today, it was just so great to have. And yeah, this is the remainder of the fish soup we made in a previous video. So I just decided that, you know, I still love the taste, but I just wanted to have beef in it instead. So what we're going to do is that we're going to remove the soup completely, and then we're going to boil the beef rib. And we're going to do the same process as we did before, and we're going to be putting some of the ginger garlic onion mixture. We're going to putting a little bit of adobo, right? And then we're going to use that to boil the meat. So kind of like your parboiling beef, like how we would do in traditional Ghanaian cuisine, but because that soup is already so flavorful and we've already put in all the tomatoes, onions, and peppers and stuff, this route we're not gonna have to do any of that. So I'm gonna add some of the basil leaves to it as well. Then we're gonna go ahead and allow that to boil. Once it starts to boil, then we'll see about adding our other stuff in there. So I just added a little bit more water because this is light soup, y'all. It's not going to be a thick American type soup, but light soup, it's really like, you know how the Vietnamese have pho? It's going to be kind of like that. And this is the broth. As you can see, the oil is extracting out of the beef rib, the fat. It's just looking so nice, so delicious. And you see, this broth is not too salty. We're just extracting the essence of the beef rib, and we're going to be using that to start adding on the flavors of our soup. Okay? So I just took a little bit off to see if it was completely cooked, and it is. So we're gonna go ahead and start to add in our actual remaining soup. This is one of the ways that we like to use to reuse the soup so that it doesn't completely go to waste. Okay, so yeah. So as you can see, I'm adding in the soup that we previously used, and as you can see, the color is getting deeper and deeper. Alright, it's not as heavy as I would like it. It's a little bit too watery for my liking, but the flavors are there. And what we're going to do to also introduce some of the salts, or not salt, but flavor back into the soup is I'm going to use 1 Maggi Cube, a tiny bit of A1. If you know what A1 is, put that down in the comments. And then we're going to use a little bit of salt. And then we're going to boil that completely down. And when I say boil that, the soup is going to like, let's say 1/4 of it is going to evaporate, so that we have a better, better outcome. And as you can see, once again, I'm showing you how I use the Maggi. I put the hot water because I don't want it to be concentrated in one place. But yeah, I put the hot water in there and then I mix it thoroughly. And after an hour or so, you see how it has reduced. Our soup is finished. And you see how tender the beef is. It's literally falling off the bone. And it was so delicious, you guys. Try this out if you're not going to finish everything of your soup. And I promise you, this is one of those recipes that will have you licking your fingers like, So you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Sister, cause, never know my mama's